Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Morning Brew. Wherever you are, whenever you're watching, I do hope it's a good one. Let's see here. Let's get started with the chat. First, we have Milton Knowles, the Insane Witch King. Good evening or good morning. I don't know which. I'm sorry, good night or good morning. Yeah. And then we have Shooter 8323, who's on a karaoke fest. Let's see here. Then Dr. Alex. Good afternoon, Dr. Alex. Says, hello, Captain Trek. On several trains at the moment, traveling across London to pick up a bicycle. Cool. And Shooter's karaoke fest continues. And Keely Chow. Good morning, Keely Chow, who says, hey, everybody, good morning. And good morning, BK Dan. How are you this morning? And it looks like I had 6 likes and 5 viewers at some point. Cool. Shooter says 1 hour to morning here, but I appreciate the sentiment. I don't know where you're at. I would say probably Australia. I don't know. Just saying. Don't know where you're at, but hopefully you're having a good morning. Let me accidentally close the wrong tab before. There we go. Got that pulled up. Now, what's going on today, everyone? It is Friday, March 4th. And be geeks. Let's talk, says Captain Trek. I'm surprised to say this, but Star Trek Picard Season 2, Episode 1 was a decent story. It was the first time they made an episode that felt like Star Trek. I'll have to watch that. And good morning, Chester Saxton, who says, hey, the amazing Captain Trek and the awesome people here in chat. Richie Poole says, good morning, I need coffee. I'm telling you, Richie, rather than driving the 30 miles to go get your coffee, you need to just make coffee at home and then get your coffee as well later. See, that gets into the area of spoilers, and I don't. There are probably going to be people who want to watch it who haven't seen it yet. Now, I will ask this: on a scale of 1 to 10 in Be Geek, since you have seen it, what would you give Season 2, Episode 1 of Picard, just on a scale of 1 to 10? Still on the train, Captain Trek. Well, I figured you would be, Dr. Alex. Hopefully you'll be home soon. Richie Poole says, I will consider that. I hope so. I mean, I know you like going there and getting your coffee, but, you know, it wouldn't hurt having coffee at home as well. And it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Says, hi, everyone. Hi, Captain Trek. Happy Friday. Courtney, are you able to come on this morning? Just out of curiosity. I Love Food says, good morning. BK Dan said, I saw it. It was good. In my opinion, I'd give it a 7. Wow. Shooter says, waiting on the reviews. I haven't seen Birds yet. I know he released one yesterday. I'd almost be tempted to watch it while doing the stream, but yeah, that'd take away views from him. So no, I'm not going to do that. Milton says, I can come on, but heads up, I'm in a boring mood. Well, see, that's the thing, Milton. You were on yesterday, so I really don't want anyone who was on yesterday on today. It's nothing against you, but, you know, I prefer not to have quite a repetitive nature of the streams. Let's see here. Gamby Geek says, Captain Trek, I'd give it a 6.5 to 7. Some things I did not care for, but for the most part, the story was more intellectual. Ooh, says a lot. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs says, I'm sorry I can't right now, but thank you. I would gladly do it another day. Well, cool. Then another day, you were more than welcome to come on. That's fine. Just like having people come on. And as I don't believe you've been on here before, I'll be looking forward to it. Gap Stargate says, hey, all. Hey, Gap. How are you today? And people in the chat talking, obviously. And you're most welcome. And let's see here. Milton says, I know you mean Captain Trek. I'm on too many streams. So many people want me, and yet there's so little of me to go around. I feel spread thin, not enough butter, too much bread. Oh, Lord. Really, Milton? Really? And Gap Stargate puts in butter. Oh, my Vegemite. Ooh, I've heard that stuff is awful. Let's see here. We got bread and breadsticks, I think. It's hard to tell here in StreamYard because it comes up a little differently than it does on YouTube. Yeah, bread and breadsticks. Okay, cool. And Milton asks, what's up, Shooter 8323? Richie Poole says, Milton, it must be awful for you being so popular. LOL. Courtney says, Vegemite is so yucky. BK Dan says, it looks like French bread. probably is. But like I said, here in StreamYard, it looks different. Hold on a second. Let me do something. Let's see here. It didn't come up for bread. Um, mm, uh, the hell is it? It's not breadsticks. It's not French bread. So I don't know what the hell it is, how you bring it up. So, and good morning, Resolute Term. How are you this morning? 47 Yorktown says, bonjour from Eastern Canada. Well, bonjour, 47 Yorktown. Shooter says, Vegemite is kind of like beer. Terrible the first time you try it. Or there are people that just don't like it at all. Gap Stargate says, yeah, that's French bread or Subway bread. That's what it looks like on the phone. And good morning, Eric Sonder. How are you this morning? Yeah, okay, that message is for 47. Let's see here. My French bread is eggy bread. I think Mom's description is more accurate. Resolute Germ says, I'm okay. How are you this morning, Captain Trek? I am okay, thank you. Pain level is manageable, which is a good thing. Oh, it's a baguette. Okay, thank you. Let me try that. Baguette bread. Okay. They put it in the bagel, though. I'm surprised. Okay. Richie Poole says Vegemite are the native inhabitants of the planet Vegem. Yeah. Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs says Quebec, Montreal. I know that he is Pacific time. So, and Gap Stargate says coffee. Oh yeah, definitely coffee. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to read French. Sorry. Other than bonjour. And Gap Stargate puts in all the types of bread that are available, apparently. Let me look in the YouTube thing to see what it actually is. I don't know what I guess those are cookies. I don't know the hell it is. Because it doesn't come up on the StreamYard side. Eric Saunders says hello to Gap Stargate and morning to Dave G Sound. And more people putting in baguettes. And how are you this morning, Dave? Pretzels equal yoga. Okay, I didn't know that. Wasn't aware of that. Um, so, biscuit here. There's a croissant. They're cookies. Okay. Captain Truck, you may have to ban Eric Sunder. He's cutting back on coffee. Well, he's doing it for health reasons, so he's okay. There are people who actually don't like coffee who come here. You could brew more than coffee, tea, or whatever. Um, oh, Lord Milton. So, let's see here now. Eric Saunders. I haven't drank coffee in years except one recently, so and it was so funny. It made me shake and have palpitations because I had has been so long. Wow. Doing talk to text. Sorry about misspelling of your name. No problem. I knew exactly who you meant. BK Dan says, I don't like coffee. I need coffee. Well, yeah, I know that. Uh, it was funny. I was looking up something that I saw on Twitter, and yeah, not going into that today because we don't have any Floridians on at this point. So until that happens, that's not going to come up. So, oh, good. That's let's see here. Dave says, doing okay, Captain Truck. Wife is the day off, so I'm on and off the chats more so than usual. Okay, cool. Eric says, that's crazy, Courtney's fellowship of oddballs. I hope it never comes to that for me. Yeah, if it comes to choice not having coffee, be like, yeah, go fuck yourself. By the way, yes, I do swear sometimes, so if that offends people, sorry. Uh, well, those don't exactly contain caffeine. That's alcohol, not caffeine. Uh, Cap Stargate, I may have missed the conversation, but anyway, talk about Picard. I didn't watch it, and I'm not going to. Actually, there have been a few people who've talked about it. Not bringing up any details. Their ratings were actually pretty high, so apparently it's worth watching. And if I watch and I find out it's crap, I'll just blame the people that have said it was good and, just uh I'm not supposed to have caffeine with my medicine, so unless you have uh to go that long, you probably won't have a feel like, yeah. Yeah, if my medication ever don't have coffee, yeah, I would switch medication. Sorry, I need the coffee. It's not worth it. Be like, switch my medicine. And good morning, brightest day. How are you? I hope that you're doing well this morning, Zach. Eric Saunders says, I'm watching it, and as soon as I get home, from work, even Salty Trucker said it was pretty good. Well, let's put it this way. His opinion, I like Salty. Don't get me wrong. He liked Lower Decks, and so my opinion is more based like I haven't heard Bird's review, so I don't know what he thinks of it. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm usually more in line with what Bird thinks than what Salty thinks. And I hope so as well. And round 3 of coffee just started. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to get myself a cup of coffee in just a minute, anyhow. Good morning, BK Dan. Okay, yeah, it's always good to. And Gap Stargate said if Salty Trucker said it was good, but give it a try. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Salty. He's a good guy. I just don't always agree with his views on things like Lower Decks. I found it rather insulting to actual Star Trek. 47 Yorktown says, I agree, Picard is way better. For the first season, it took forever to get through. I was very cautious, but I will wait to hear more positive reviews before I give it a try. Well, I can understand that. I can understand that. Prodigy, I need to watch all of it. I really do. I haven't seen it. So I can't really comment on it other than I need to see it. Uh, uh okay. I don't know what it is that your issue is, so yeah, your doctor knows more than I do. But yeah, my giving up coffee, not going to happen. That I'll make certain sacrifices. That is not one of them. BK Dan says, I still haven't been able to get hooked on Star Trek Discovery. I refuse to abbreviate it STD because STDs are something else. Well, let's put it this way. My opinion, both are to be avoided. But hey, that's just my opinion. And I do want to welcome 6 to the panel.
Good morning. It's a
Good
beautiful day.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
So,
Hmm.
yes. What's on your mind?
What is on my mind? The weather is on my mind because it's supposed to be 60 degrees tomorrow. And I live in the Midwest,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the beginning of March. That is going to be a banner day. I'm super stoked.
Well, I live in the Midwest as well, but yeah, it's going to be a nice day. Not sure the temperature tomorrow, but hey.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to go outside and pick up sticks in my yard and maybe pick up some garbage has floated in over the last 2 or 3 months and is now melting, and so now I can access it. I have some stray cats that live in my neighborhood, and I've been feeding them.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm over 40 and I'm single, so therefore I love cats. And I put the food on paper plates, and then sometimes the paper plate disappears, I have to admit it. Because the wind takes it away. So I'm sure there's going to be a few paper plates in my yard that that I'll have to clean up. So I'll be like picking up trash on the side of the highway.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's true. Yeah.
I'd probably suggest that you go to the store and pick up some rubber gloves or something to pick them up because they may be a little icky.
A little gamey. Yeah. 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 I usually bring some gloves home in my pocket from work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of throw those in a pile by my back door. And then if I have a yucky job, then I grab some of those.
Yeah, I was just thinking like the gloves that you get like from for washing dishes and that kind of thing. But hey, cool.
Oh, like thick ones. Oh yeah. Well, maybe I'll double glove. We'll see. I'm just excited to be. It's going to feel so good to get out in the sunshine because it's so. I just feel kind of bummed out in the winter a little bit from the lack of sunshine, and so I'm excited. It's going to be good, and I'm off this weekend. Woohoo! So I don't have to watch the clock to say, "Oh, I got to go inside and go to bed." And yeah. So I'm excited. I'm just excited overall. It's going to be a great day.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think it's going to be a good day. Lord, I just remembered. Okay, I'm really going to have extra coffee today because the kids are going to be here all day.
How many cups have you had already?
One.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's still pretty early. It's only what time for you? 6:30?
Yeah, 6:30. I usually have had a second cup by now, but
You cutting back?
Not really.
Heck no.
Just lazy. Me cutting back on coffee, yeah, that's not likely to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I will add other fluids during the day, so it's not like I'm only drinking coffee.
What do you drink besides coffee? What's your if coffee disappeared from the planet? What would your main beverage be then?
Probably flavored water.
Oh, okay. Like Crystal Light or
yeah,
okay.
Something like that, or they've got some other things, other choices out there, as well as some There are some ones that are also carbonated, so I like to mix between
Okay.
having, you know.
Yeah, I love fruity flavored stuff. I love Crystal Light. The aspartame gives me terrible headaches, but sometimes it's just worth it.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to have much aspartame. That's why I do limit that.
Hmm.
But that is because of seizures.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah. Um,
Yeah,
but
if I go to the grocery store and I'm thirsty, I'll buy pop, I'll buy Crystal Light, I'll buy Gatorade. I'll just load up, and then I'll have like a bag of rice and a head of cauliflower to eat, and then I get home and I'm like, oh, I didn't really get anything to eat, but I'm not thirsty anymore.
and of course, everybody's saying good morning to you.
Good morning.
Uh,
Hi, Brightest Day. Hi, Dan. Hi, Gap Stargate. Hi, Courtney. Courtney's cool. I like Courtney.
I need to have her on sometime.
She's cool. She's a cool lady.
See, you don't sound like you could be over 40. You know, I was thinking early 30s.
No, I saw Star Wars in the theater when it first came out. That's how
Wow.
40. That's how 40 I am.
Yeah, Stargate says there's coffee in the nebula. That's right. It's too much work to think of that, PK Dan.
Oh, you know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm looking at the wrong screen because I hear you clicking and I'm like, why don't I see what you're highlighting? It's not changing. I thought I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but it is the end of my day because I just got out of work about excuse me, an hour ago. So
I need to get one of those new silent mice I had before. I hate hearing the clicking.
Oh, it doesn't bother me at all. Can you hear? Okay, I'm going to click my mouse. Can you hear mine?
A little. But I hear some people, it's just like clickety click, 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 click. Like, oh my Lord.
I like when somebody's typing on a keyboard and it sounds like they're typing on something from like the 1970s.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, Keely. Hi, Sherry. You can hear it. Can you hear? BK Dan, I'm going to do it again and tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear that? Let me know if you can hear that. Because I don't want to be annoying when I'm on a live stream. Believe it or not. I try to keep my annoying to when I'm in chat.
Oh.
Sometimes I get a little salty and I start heckling the panel.
As long as you heckle Tom, that's always good.
Oh, that's constant.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's loud, but you know.
Oh, okay. I'll have to
Because I've heard some that's loud. It's just like overwhelming. But that's not it.
Well, I guess I could mute when if I need to like be maneuvering on my, like looking up links or something like that.
Arabic. Now, Arabic I trust. He said, I heard that barely. So,
I was going to say, I don't even know who to trust. Courtney, I would trust.
yeah.
Arabic is trustworthy? Because I don't know
Yep.
about Gap Stargate. I don't know.
He's laughing. So that's. And good morning, Deej. What's going on this morning? Surprised you're awake.
I'm surprised any of us are awake. Captain, why are you an early bird? Have you always been that way?
No. As a matter of fact, I would much rather be a night person, but necessity of life, I had to start waking up in the morning. So,
Oh, okay.
Yay.
You sound thrilled.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm definitely a night person.
I've adapted to it, but I would much rather be awake at night than up early in the morning.
Yeah. If you ever want to live stream at 3 a.m, send me a DM. I'd love to join you. But then I also like sunsets and sunrises. So I do like to be awake right now, but in about 5 minutes I'm thinking, because I can see the light coming through around my window shade. So I know the sun's coming up for sure. And this is about the time where I start to go way down like a vampire.
Gap was just kidding. So, yeah.
Okay.
He says, I'm pissing people off this morning. Cool. You can come onto the panel and piss off some more. I had clicking on the mind.
Shooter just reminded me to hit the like button. Thank you, Shooter. But I have a project for today.
Yes.
I'm not particularly looking forward to it, but I'm going to join Twitter again.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. I think it'll make it easier to I love vampires. They are the sexiest, coolest creatures that don't actually exist. Except for maybe unicorns. Well, I wouldn't call a unicorn sexy.
Good morning, Snorter Poopas.
Hi, Snorty.
And good morning, Bear Logan Gaming. No, see, there are vampires that exist. They're called phlebotomists.
Oh, phlebotomists.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
When they come by at 3 a.m. to draw your blood, they're a fucking vampire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I saw the girls from the lab come through my unit this morning at about 5:30.
It's like,
yeah.
What I love is it's like, did I wake you? It's 3 a.m. Yes, you woke me.
Yeah.
Like, duh. Now, when they come by at 5:30, it's like, okay. No, you didn't really wake me. And I'm kind of awake, but, still.
Yeah.
I still call them vampires.
Well, at least they don't drink it, because there are people who actually drink people's blood. That's so revolting. I can't even imagine. No. I couldn't do that.
I can do certain things. That's not one of them.
Yeah.
That would be. Oh.
So that's gonna be my project for today. But I have to think of a cool name, or what do you call it? Twitter handle? Is that what you call?
Yeah.
So on Twitter you have like your name, and then you have what comes after the @ symbol. So what do you call those?
Because like you can actually have your quote name, and you can have your @ symbol. There's a distinct difference between the two.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about.
I have mine both as Captain Trek.
Oh, okay. Because I know that your like my name I can have as 6.
Right.
But then whatever follows the @ symbol, my Twitter handle, that is unique to me. So if somebody already has it, then I cannot claim it.
Right.
So it's highly unlikely that there isn't someone who has 6 as their Twitter handle. So I'll have to think of
But
something
you can
cool.
choose something that's unique, something that's you, but not identifiable as you.
Yeah. Like Snarky 6. That's got to be taken. But I do have and what part of what sparked me to be thinking about getting back on Twitter was that I found a thesaurus on my, or a dictionary / thesaurus on my bookshelf. The other day I was digging out. I was looking for my Middle Earth books, and so I started, because all my bookshelves are double stacked, and so I was doing a deep dive looking for those, and I found the dictionary, and I started thinking about, I've been kind of needing to get back on Twitter just to make communication a little easier, and I thought, maybe I'll look up some words to see what goes good see what goes well with 6. And Courtney, you can change those if you want to.
Yep.
What was Bears on Twitter? I love Bears, especially the Chicago Bears. Whoop, whoop. That's my team.
He says, now that I'm on my laptop, it's so much easier to tag. And Eric Saunders says, did you rename the Twitter group, Captain Trek? Well, I renamed it, then I left. So I'm no longer part of that group.
Wait, you started a Twitter group and then you left it?
Stupidly, yes.
Oh.
It's been one that's been going for a while, and I just got frustrated and left, and
Yeah.
I can't get back in. So
nobody can let you in?
Oh, I'm sure somebody could invite me in, yes.
Oh.
But I can't, unless I'm invited in, I can't be a part of it.
I have rage quit things before, and it's usually because I'm hungry or thirsty or tired. Courtney, I'm going to hunt your ass down, girl. I will find you, Courtney.
And good morning, Dillard Draws, who removed all his mods, except he gave 2 people mods last night.
Oh, that was nice.
Well, he had too many before.
Saying, you're going to volunteer for me.
So, there are, obviously, you can't have everybody as a mod. Of course, there are people, where's my wrench? I want my wrench back. I'm going,
You have a lot of mods, Captain Trek. Don't you think?
I used to. There's some I've left.
Oh, okay. See, I
because
can't see what color everybody is in chat.
because I have a lot of mods in my chat, yes. But as far as being a mod, I'm a mod on several channels,
Mm-hmm.
and there are a few I wish I were a mod on, but no.
I know. We've talked about that before.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. One I was surprised by, though, when I was made a mod, it's like, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah, I have been asked once to be a mod, and it was Daryl the Derelict on the vac tube. And I said, no, thank you. But that was the only time I was ever asked.
Yeah, they're well, the problem with me in the hospital is they're either in there waking me up doing vitals, or I'm in pain and waiting 30 minutes to get a pain pill.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ugh.
Really? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Was it a skit? Well, I'm not going to get. See, I always go down into wanting to know the details and wanting to know why, and sticking up for the hospital staff at the same time.
Well, let's put it this way. It was understandable why, because I mean, it had been enough time, but there was other stuff going on. There was one time I was in years ago, I was in so much pain, I hobbled up to the desk after an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I said, where is my fucking pain medicine? It's been 5 hours. I'm supposed to get it every 4 hours. Where the hell is it? And they're like, well, calm down. I said, I am calm. I'm just hurting a lot. I said, I'll go back to my room. Just please bring it soon.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and they did, and 30 minutes later, after it kicked in, I buzzed in and apologized because I was hurting that much.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't swear. I wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't swear. Except saying damn, that's the only thing.
Well, there's a lot going on. They're not just sitting behind the desk, and they don't just, bust open a bottle and stick it in a cup and hand it off to a patient. There's a procedure of signing out the med, and as far as getting it every 4 hours, they're not. Let's say your pain med is scheduled at 5 a.m. They're not sitting there at 4:55 watching the clock waiting for 5. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I stick up for the hospital staff.
Well, it's understandable. It's understandable. And I know it's gotten harder. And I will say, see, one thing I will say is some of the best hospital staff are actually the cleaning crew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're the ones, honestly, that are probably the most unappreciated.
I know I appreciate them hugely when they do their job. We have some issues at my facility, so.
And it's, last time I was at the hospital, I don't remember what it was. Oh, they had Coke products. And I really, really wanted a Diet Dr. Pepper. Of course, it's not a Coke product there. The nurse, not to my knowledge, went down and bought me a Diet Dr. Pepper, left it on the table across from me with a little
Really?
note. Yeah. So I gave her a recommendation, which what that did was actually gave her a free meal in the
Oh.
cafeteria.
Oh, that's cool.
But no, the the nursing staff and let's see here.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. I've definitely bought things for patients.
Shooter says, "Six, the world is full of weirdos. Just look away."
No, that makes me want to watch all the more. Who doesn't love a good shit show of a weirdo? I mean, that's why the crazy videos, they get the most views on YouTube.
Take care, Resolute Germ. Have a good day. Sorry, I just saw that. I'm behind in chat.
I'll let you get caught up.
I didn't see, let's see here. Didn't see your quote, but no,
Oh yeah,
have
I
no
saw
idea.
his comment. What was that quote? I love quotes.
Would that have been the
I want to know what he was talking about.
I do several things, but drinking blood isn't one of them? Is that a quote? I don't know.
I don't know. There's no quotations around it.
Mm-mm.
But I'm a grammar Nazi. I just said a bad word. I am so sorry. Oh, please
Okay.
don't let the stream get taken down. Oh no. This is why I shouldn't be on live streams.
Oh. You could actually change that, Courtney.
She said that people know her by that. And I made a screenshot of her name, so
Well, she can change her name without changing her at thing. So that way people still know it's her.
Well, I think what she means is that people already identify her as that name, so then she doesn't, no need to change it. But Courtney, I made a screenshot of your name, so I'll hunt your ass down. Yes, I will.
Gap Stargate says 6. Don't show your location. Don't show your birthday. For location, put
Vampire Works or something.
Vampire Works or something.
Yeah, I'm not great at like settings and permissions and stuff like that. So I'll have to create that. Maybe I'll create that and then I'll follow Courtney and then DM with her, and then maybe she can check out my account and make sure I don't have like my social security number and my bra size and stuff like that on there.
Oh. And let's see here. Keely Chow puts in Pop Culture PB's channel. Let me make sure I'm actually subscribed to that. I'm way behind in chat. And good morning, Cast of the Shadows. I haven't talked to you in ages. It's been a while. Good grief, I am behind in the chat. Let's see here.
Oh, shut up.
No, it's not you at all. No, I am not subscribed. I am now subscriber 585. Should be easy to remember. Should be easy to remember. I won't, but it should be. Eric says you should have the name 6 of 8. Or you could have 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Eric says I used to be a Baylor Bear.
What is a Baylor Bear?
A Texas school.
But so the Bears that's like their mascot. Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. Hi, Darius.
Good morning, Darius. How are you this morning? So, and Sugar says, I just subscribed to Pop Culture PB. I hadn't even heard of Pop Culture PB.
Does that stand for Pop Culture Peanut Butter?
Good question. I have to watch and find out.
When I see PB, I think peanut butter. Or maybe it's just because I'm super hungry right now. Dan, what? Oh, there it is. Oh, lead. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I like chemistry. Polar bear.
Darius says Captain Trek is a mod on my channel. Well, I do appreciate that, by the way, Darius. Well, hopefully when you're back, you'll be able to join us. I sent you an invite on Twitter. And so let's see here. I respect and appreciate hospital staff because there's no way I could do that. Well, I agree. I couldn't do it either. I've done nursing home work, and yeah, that's hospitals not a place for me. And there we go. Cast in the Shadows. Good morning. How are you? Been a while since we talked. I'm actually doing all right. Pain levels tolerable.
Your wound is in your stomach?
Correct.
Does it hurt when you laugh?
A little. Oh, okay. A little. I do have to kind of put my arm across my stomach if I'm going to laugh. But
okay.
So I'll automatically, if I start laughing, my arm goes directly to my belly. So
boy, you are behind.
See, I'm not like bird behind, but I'm behind. See, I need to go. I need to go join streams that Cast of the Shadows does. I haven't been able to in a while. I don't even know if he's been streaming much. Ah,
I know 2 of those names.
it's funny because there are times I'll look and I'm going, okay, I know about Lisa Lightning. Uh, yeah, and yeah, that's about the only
Yeah.
one I know offhand.
There's so many. And thank goodness there are. And I think it's amazing that people have the ability and the talent and the courage to do something that I don't have any of those.
Oh, I think you do.
Darius is one of the most normal people in this community, in my opinion.
Well, I should ask for a mod in return, but I'll be nice. No, I'm kidding. I am absolutely kidding. And it's sent to your Twitter, by the way. Let's see. Snorter Poopus Cuber says, Rule 1 to getting along in life. 1, don't screw with the person who's cooking your food. 2, don't screw
Amen.
with the facilities, maintenance crew, and cleaning staff. Damn right.
Or the woman who's cutting your hair. Because she can fuck up your life in a hot second.
I usually don't care who cuts my hair.
Courtney, I'm going to make a screenshot of that because that's hot.
I think it's actually morning there now. In Kiwi land. Tomorrow, actually.
All right. 14 hours ahead, isn't he? Or 12?
I'm not sure offhand. And we've got Dillard in the house.
Blue Halloo.
Hi, Dillard.
Hi, who is this I'm talking to?
It's, Captain Trek and 6.
Is this my first time meeting 6?
Apparently so.
Possibly.
Hello, 6.
Hi.
I wanted to join. I just finished my morning walk. I tried to go earlier than the morning time because I got wild dogs in this neighborhood. So I don't want to get in any kind of confrontation. So I kind of leave at like 4:30 a.m. before the sun even starts to peak. Because once the morning hits and the people start driving around, getting their breakfasts and coffees and stuff, and the wild dogs come out. But I know Captain Trek said, hey, you should come on my stream sometime. So I was like, well, I'm up right now. I should go on the stream right now.
Yes, I did. So, how are you doing, by the way?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit jittery still. Whenever I like work out, I gotta like chill out for like an hour, or else I can't draw because my hands are too jittery. But other than that, I'm doing just fine. Listening to you guys sing the praises of health workers.
And PK Dan says PB equals lead. Didn't know that.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. I remember learning that in, I want to say it was middle school or maybe grammar school, that, and the way the mnemonic that we used to learn that was it's PB, so pencil broken. So then you associate pencil lead with pencil broken.
What is that?
Equals
Is that
lead.
like a periodic table thing, or what is that?
Yeah, PB is the chemical symbol for lead.
Why is that? Is it Latin or is it just stupid?
I don't know. I'm sure it's not stupid. But it's
I see six. I see 6 in at the link. Good morning, Tom.
Tom's eating breakfast. Or dinner, depending on when he went to bed.
No, I just got up.
Oh, okay.
Wow, he's actually slept. I'm amazed.
Well, they beat the hell out of me at the doctor yesterday and stuck me full of all kinds of shit, took a bunch of blood. So, yeah, I was just like,
what?
After the show last night, I'm like,
were you wearing the wrong gang colors or something?
I think so.
So what'd they find out? Are you human?
I hope I turn into a spider.
Oh, that'd be awesome. As long as it's a big spider. If it's a little spider that I can fit under my shoe, squish.
I would accept a turtle.
Oh, I love turtles. I have a plastic turtle on my desk.
And good morning, Burrow Prey 5.
And yes, I did share the link, Captain Track. I hope that's okay.
Yes, it is fine. And all of a sudden I see Tom in the backstage. It's like, I didn't send the link out. 6.
Yeah. Well, I've told you so many times, invite people on and you never know if they're awake, if they're free, if they're skipping the gym to come here. You never know.
Well, like you skipping the gym, yeah.
Yes.
I appreciate that, by the way.
You're welcome. But you never know until you ask.
Oh, trust me, I've tried asking. There have been a few people who, they either say no or don't answer.
Yeah, but the right ones said yes today.
This is true.
That's right. I can't skip the gym or else people keep on asking me about my bra size. It's 54B, by the way.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious. I have no idea what my bra size is.
That's. I mean, that sounds like it could be a real.
I know that's my chest size. I don't know
a real
bra size.
A real guy size.
That's my coat size.
Your coat size.
I got a T-Rex body. I got a very wide chest and very short arms.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. But I can put up a lot of weight when it comes to bench press. Because my arms are so short, the weight doesn't have to travel very far.
How much can you bench?
375.
Holy shit.
Which is great because my max didn't go down. Even when I started losing weight, I was still able to keep that same max because my arms are so tiny.
Well, that's... I have a hilarious visual in my mind right now. I get the feeling that T-Rexes, that their forearms were not very strong. I mean, I'm no paleontologist, but
I don't know. Reptiles, to me, seem very... I had an iguana when I was a teenager. That's what I really wanted more than... And my dad said, okay, I'll get you an iguana. And then it got loose. and I had to go catch it, right? And I got it cornered on the corner of the house, on the outside. And wouldn't you know it, when iguanas get cornered, they get angry and they start whipping their tail back and forth, and it just completely sliced up my forearms.
Oh.
And that was a tiny little iguana, weighed like 6 pounds. I mean, who could imagine a T-Rex?
Wow, the secret's coming out. Darius says Dillard draws 375 is literally triple my body weight.
I can't believe we're caught up in chat.
and good morning, Christian Fandom Geek.
Now I can take the ball gag out of my mouth and start talking again. Oops, never stopped.
So Darius literally weighs 125 pounds.
Yep.
Ball gag.
According to him.
That's tiny. That's like a lady.
Wow. Okay. Darius, I love you.
What did I miss?
Dillard just said something about Darius.
I just imagine myself being like one of those beach jerks lifting up Darius with one arm, and he can pose for a picture.
So what's going on with Picard? Season 2?
I don't know. Andre's trying to make me watch it.
I've heard talk that it's worth watching.
I don't know who would tell you such nonsense.
Are you going to, or I mean, he literally said you have to watch it?
Pretty much.
You're Captain Trek. How are you gonna not watch that?
No, that's not me. That's Tom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, our last Star Trek video hasn't even broke 20,000 views yet, which is bad. Like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I noticed there's been a little bit of interest in this Picard thing, but that's because it's Picard.
I heard that there was a bunch of guest stars showing up that were kind of surprises. But I didn't know. I haven't
watched it yet. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
season 1 was fucking trash.
Did you like the pilot for it though?
No.
Oh, I loved it.
For Picard?
Yeah. I loved it.
Why?
I don't know. Because you and I have the opposite taste in TV and movies.
Well, it just makes no sense whatsoever. I mean,
I think what it was is I was just excited to see him again.
Which is fine. I mean, I totally get that, but like, I'm still trying to even stretch to remember what happened in that first episode, because all I remember is that it was all about, robot rights in the end. It was just like, really?
Hello, world. Birdo Prey 5, Kapla.
Hi, Bird. Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
I know that guy.
I heard Picard be mentioned. I was like, I better get
Bird and his anti-robot rhetoric
quicker than I would have anyway.
Did you watch it?
I did.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best Picard I think they've ever done. Now, I don't think that's saying a ton, but they did take some of what we said into account. Like, they purposely went out of the way to show they were stunning and not killing. Seven doesn't kill anyone. She stuns them and then like tapes them up and then beams them back to their ship instead of just spacing them or something. So I don't think there's going to be a giant body count this season like there was last season. The actual story, I mean, we actually see Starfleet ships that look like Starfleet ships. It's not the same ship, copy and pasted. We do get a new Borg ship. I mean, we had the Borg sphere, the Borg cube, the Borg sphere. So now, of course, the only thing they could have done is the new Borg Volva ship.
Basically, all I'm hearing is my abuser didn't use the belt this time.
Did you see Volva ship?
It is. It's a Borg Volva in space.
Huh.
I believe that's the part of the woman I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, you'll see if you watch it.
Well, just use the slang term, and then we'll all know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, Somehow I just feel weird saying that.
Oh, okay.
But,
I hope it's not on my account.
No, it's not. It's a word I don't like throwing around.
Is it the clamshell?
It's the outside.
Now
more
this
than
is
the
more
inside.
awkward than it would have been.
Yeah. And it opens
It's the
It's
It
the
outside.
lips,
opens
Lick. It's the
to
lips.
show-
The lips.
to show the hole, because I don't know how deep it goes, and I don't know.
God.
It depends on her weekends, I guess.
I wonder how many Borg spheres she can fit up that thing.
That's a good question. Let's ask Winona Ryder.
Like side by side or one after the other?
Both. I don't know.
Now
Kinda
you're talking
like-
about home.
A little up, one higher, one lower, one higher, one lower.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I see you thought this through.
no, I was just now.
Volvo Prey.
Oh boy.
Darius, that's a good one.
That was pretty good, Darius.
No, in all honesty, they seem to listen a bit. Now we'll see. There was some
Right.
real cringe.
What was the
Real
excuse to
cringe.
get Q aged up?
Oh, exactly what I thought it'd be. Q snapped his fingers, appeared for like 5 seconds. He was young Q. He said, "Oh, you got old. I forgot." He clapped.
I
he
knew
snapped
they were
his
going to do
fingers.
that.
Yeah, he snapped his fingers, and then he's like, "Yeah, now we're even."
Lame.
And they're both old.
Can we put lame with a capital L on there?
But is there any way that they could do it so that it wasn't lame?
Yeah, just have him be
Honestly,
young.
they did a much worse job explaining why Guinan is old.
Which is, yeah, because that was another one I was curious about too. Good, yeah. glad you brought that up.
Alorians can choose to age.
The fuck?
So she chose to age
Park
so
my
that her
fridge.
humans around her felt better.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it
Dear
basically
God.
undoes all of generations.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, oh, schmuck, just stop choosing to age.
You choose your age, you choose your gender. Yeah.
Well, how come they don't just age her up even more then? Wouldn't that make more sense? Like, wouldn't
Nah.
it like wouldn't it, pass the sniff test if you just aged her up incredibly, made her like Young Guns, like Billy the Kid style, just made her very old instead for some
guess
other
if-
reason?
After the Enterprise D crash, she probably went and started her bar in Los Angeles.
Started
And at
drinking
that
too
point,
much.
decided to start aging at the regular age,
Jesus Christ.
as opposed to all the other hundreds of years she was on Earth.
So
Well,
Bird,
and
would
there
you-
was some.
So I'm looking for this ship you're talking about, this this Mons Pubis Borg ship.
the
what-
Volva ship?
Yeah, what is it called? What can I look it up as?
It's not called anything. You didn't
I'm
give
trying
it
to
a
I'm trying
name.
to Google it right now.
I don't even know
I'm
if
probably
I'm
not
choosing
out
it
yet because the show only came out yesterday. I could get a picture of it. Cap wants.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious because like I knew like they've never really kind of addressed what it is that Guinan doesn't like about Q, have they?
No,
But
and
those
I don't-
two really don't get along for some reason, and I thought that was something interesting they could have gotten into.
I suspect they're not going to
Of
see
course
much
not.
of Guinan. I kind of think that was maybe her only part in this, and it was a completely useless
Of course.
part. Like it made no sense to the story. Picard comes over with a single bottle of his wine, a single bottle of his Chateau Picard wine, and not even a case, not 100 cases, one bottle. And he's like, "Oh, you could put this in your private reserve." She's probably laughing her ass off. Like, yeah, nobody comes to this bar for old man Picard wine. But whatever.
No, I just thought that'd be an interesting thing they could have like really gotten into, because what is it with these two people or two races that they don't get along, right? Because
Oh, I agree.
yeah, clearly there was something in their past. Like it could have been this, like we could have gotten into like maybe there was this, they're both ancient races and they had this war, millions of years ago and they just never gotten over it or something like that, let us know. Tell us, what is it all about? Because it's always been something that kind of I was curious about, because clearly she has some kind of, you know,
God.
reason to hate him. So so this is from the episode here.
Yeah.
Just
So,
looks like last
Bird,
season.
Bird, you said that this was the best episode of Picard.
Yeah, it was.
Would you say it's the best episode of Picard, or it's the least shitty episode of Picard?
Honestly, I would say it was.
Oh,
If
dear God.
Picard's season 1 had started here, I think we would have a much different opinion.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, considering all the shit they did last season, I completely understand how people are. I mean, that this is Whoopi. But
She
then
don't
we
look
get-
horrible, to be honest with you.
She no, I mean that's hard. Well, there's a picture where you see her whole body.
Yeah, I would have kept her behind the bar the whole time, and you kind of could have joshed your way through it a little bit.
She's not. Yeah, I mean
She's really.
can
I
see
mean,
more
really,
of
if you look at her, she's not aged badly. She's just gained weight. Really, I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of what it is.
you know. That there.
Yeah, that's the bad spot. Yeah, they should have kept her behind the bar.
She looked like she's in her graduation clothes.
She does look like she's graduating.
Patrick Stewart looks amazing.
Yeah, he don't look too bad for his age. I mean, and that's the thing. They've made him like way old man Picard, and that's the thing that, you know, the joke was last season. And
Of course, another admiral. It turns out to be a woman. There's no male admirals except for Picard, I guess.
of course not.
Just because, forget it.
And somebody in this episode calls Seven ugly. That
What?
was I laughed my ass off. He's like, "Bring your ugly Borg ass out here."
Who the
No man is calling Seven ugly. I'm sorry. You might not like her, but the woman is not ugly.
Oh, they're
Whether
probably
she has a
racist.
Borg-
That's what it is.
A Borg implant or
Racist.
not.
This guy needs to comb his hair. Is he the new captain or something?
Yeah, the Rios. He was the captain of the La Serena last
Yeah.
season. And
So
then
what ship do
apparently
they
a
have
year and
here?
a half. It's been a year and a half, and so he became captain of the Stargazer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They let
Captain
everybody
Trek, have
back
you
into
watched this?
Starfleet.
No, I have not.
Yeah.
I still need to watch it.
My brain is hurting all of a sudden.
Captain Trek, did you watch any of season 1?
I watched all of season 1.
You watched all of it. Okay.
Mhm.
I still can't believe they let that one chick, just go.
Oh no, they talk about it.
Oh, they can
she-
talk
she
about it all
had
they
a-
want, but
Well, she was found not guilty by reason of alien-induced insanity.
are you
So
She looks like my avatar.
I don't know. That
I
checks
don't
out.
think they didn't really do a good job of saying that she was manipulated into doing it. From what I recall, it was kind of her choice.
All right, here's the ship coming through.
Ooh,
Wow.
let's all take a look.
Yeah, I want to see the
And
vulva.
CBS is going to get us.
I'm doing my best.
This guy's smoking a cigar. God damn it.
Technically, he's only chewing it.
yeah.
He doesn't light it. But yeah. Also, they were trying to pretend that hide from us what this was, as if the green didn't give away it was going to be Borg. And the whole episode, we knew it was Borg. We could hear the Borg, but no, they
The episode is
don't know
titled "The Borg."
So we're back to the Borg.
No, the episode's titled "The Stargazer."
Oh,
But,
damn it.
yeah,
I'll tell you
so-
what. This show is basically the same as my bag of donuts here. They're supposed to be nutty donuts, right? You got some that have got plenty of nuts on it here. This is classic Trek. Then for some reason you got these little bastards here that ain't got shit on them. What kind of shit is this? This is Picard right here.
They're all looking at that ship. Like, what the hell is
Is
that?
that what I think it is?
And so now Locutus over here asked Seven, "Is that a Borg ship?" She's like, "Yeah, that's Borg."
They're
Like,
moving
he
away from
would know.
squares now.
Now it's going to open. Let me skip ahead on.
Oh, this is Independence Day all over again.
God, the suspense is killing me.
I just
I
want
really
want
to see this vagina.
It's going to let us down.
Well, here we get at least the fleet is warping in.
Yeah, that one ship
we
there
got
don't look too bad.
that's the Excelsior.
Yeah, I was going
by
to say,
the way.
that one looks like the Excelsior, yeah.
It is the original Excelsior. It's still in service.
That looks like Enterprise class up there at the top. The very tippity top.
Yeah, Galaxy class.
Or Galaxy class, that's what I meant,
Yeah, no, there's definitely a Galaxy. There's the Excelsior. This is the new Stargazer class. We got Akira. I didn't see any Intrepids, which is Voyager. Didn't see Prometheus, but I certainly didn't see any Defiance, which is what I was looking for. And actually, right over here is the La Serena, which is Rios's old ship that 7 of 9 inherited. And she merged all of the holograms into just the one Portuguese-speaking hologram.
See, that's what bothers me most about the 25% difference of this and Discovery is there's less of a reason for him to be doing it than the JJ Trek.
Oh, and Rafi is now commanding officer of the Excelsior.
Oh,
Where is also Elnor is a kid. Somehow Elnor made it through Starfleet Academy in a year and a half, and he's now a cadet posted to the Excelsior.
You're not making a very compelling argument as to why this is supposed to be good.
I don't know. If you watch it, it's not terrible. I'll grant you this right now was one of the cringiest parts because Rios just tells Picard by the way, okay, you're the ranking admiral. He does a pretty good speech. And he says, so what do we do? And Picard just looks at him and is like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, what, Dr. Girardi, what do you think we should do? Like, oh my God. By the way, she's a civilian. Her and Rios just broke up. And she came aboard the ship drunk as fuck.
Where's Worf when you need an answer?
At least if Worf says something, he could say no. Not that.
Is Worf in this?
No. Again, no Klingons. No
Captain,
Klingons.
we need to fire.
I need to see this Volva ship.
Oh, good morning, Red Monarch. Good morning or good afternoon, Random Minutes.
Oh, it's opening up.
I feel like it's not going to look anything like a vulva.
What is that black creature? Is that new Borg?
That is.
The hell?
She's wearing something.
Is that
And
a
Dr.
new Borg?
Girardi looks at her and says, oh, that's new.
Is that a Borg with nanotech?
It's the Borg Queen.
I love the Borg Queen.
Come on.
Which one though?
How old is Picard in real life?
Because the one in
real life he's 81.
Oh, okay.
Because the one that's in Star Trek First Contact is technically different than the one that's, even though it's supposed to be the same one, but
I love Star Trek First Contact. Borg Queen is what made me fall in love with Star Trek.
Well, there's problems with that, but yeah. I'm not going to get into that. I'll let other Star Trek people tell you why that's a problem.
It's not a problem, though, because it's not a problem for me.
She shouldn't give a shit about herself. It's all about the Borg. That's one thing. There it is.
Wait, that was your vulva?
Well, it takes some.
I've said that word so many times in this stream.
It's the Pokemon.
We knew it was going to be a letdown.
I'm sorry.
But I see where he's coming from.
No, that's a dead ringer. That's not even subtle.
I've seen some dangerous women that look like that, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a monster movie, right?
You will not be able to resist.
Robot
Bad
Volver
infection
even got
going
a
on in there.
little bit of a.
Yeah, if you see green, you probably shouldn't go in.
Tom.
I mean, isn't that
Green
to
does not
boldly
mean
go?
go.
Isn't that the directive?
When it comes to Volvos, no.
See that they said
Okay.
that's not subtle. They put the big vagina there, and then they put Picard's penis-like face right there.
I gotta go. Captain Trek, thank you so much
See,
again for
this actually, because if you,
inviting me on.
I'm sorry,
Have a
right
good
here,
day.
Goodbye,
looks like
Six.
a baby.
Bye.
Take care,
Have a
Six.
good day, Six.
Take care.
It's nice to meet you.
This is what makes me think Picard might father a child in this
Oh, Lord.
season. It looks like, to me, it looks like a baby.
Ugh.
And then,
I see what you're saying, yeah.
then it turns into Picard.
Looks like a gray alien.
Are they going to rebirth him? Make him human again? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I was thinking, I wonder if his robot body even produces viable sperm.
Oh, no, I was thinking they'd have him be reborn so he's human again.
Let's see. And we also find out that, the future, the whole season is going to be about the planet became a totalitarian dictatorship due to one change that happened in 2024 Los Angeles. So next week, they've got to go back in time to fix whatever happened.
Really?
Yeah, they're gonna rebirth him, and then the new Picard is gonna be played by James McAvoy.
You're probably right.
Oh, Saban, Laris's husband, died off season, between seasons.
Really?
Not in real life.
Well, then why
in
would
the
they
show.
do that? Yeah, that's stupid.
Well,
to do
because
that.
now Laris has to be a love interest of Picard. So she's trying to bang Picard.
Well, for crying
But
out loud.
he's not interested. I had to look up. That's where I knew the age, because I wondered how much older the actor was than she was. So actually, he's only 20 years older than her. I thought it was 30. But I guess it's believable. I thought it was like.
Well, actually, what are you interested in when you're 82 years old anyway?
Well, his dog is back. The dog that I thought bit people. Although I suspect the only scene with the dog may have been filmed for the first season, and they just stuck it in. It was only one short scene with number one. And I feel like I've completely ruined the show for anybody who's going to watch it now. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I might as well just keep going. We also find out that why Picard probably never wanted to get married is because his father was physically violent towards his mother. And then we find out in real life, well, not then, but if you do some searching, you find out in real life, Patrick Stewart's father was abusive to his mother. So that's one of the things that weighs heavily on him. So it's probably why he wanted to put that in the show.
And good morning, gorillas. Have a good day at work.
Unless there's anything else you guys want to see, I'm going to close the screen.
Yeah, go ahead and close it. That's fine. Okay. Sometime I need to go up and get alcohol before I watch this.
Aggressively relaxing says you read that as part not being interested. Well, I could see he was interested, but not enough to make a move. God damn! Even I, who ended up in the same bed with a woman in college and didn't realize that she did it, orchestrated it on purpose, and just slept and didn't actually do anything. Noticed that Laris was interested in him, and he just like, good night.
With that, kids, I think I'm going to check out. I do have some things I got to get done and things to do before the morning show. But thanks for having me, Captain Trek. I appreciate it. It's good to talk to you, Bird of Prey. Good meeting you, Dillard.
Take care, Tom. Good to see
Later
you.
Take care,
on.
Tom.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves.
And yes, make sure to check out Midnight's Edge in the morning after Culture Casino does his 6-minute daily.
Orchestrated. Am I mispronouncing the word?
No.
Arabic Sounder says, I love the way Bird of Prey says orchestrated.
You actually say it correctly. Yeah, I said I needed alcohol to watch it. And thank you, Darius, for putting in the link for today's stream.
Noon, what time zone?
Eastern.
Nah. The correct time zone.
So it'd be 11 Central, which is the most important time zone.
Cool New York accent, leaving out the R.
They're going live in 3 hours. 11:05.
Who is this you're talking about?
Good night's edge.
Oh, okay.
Arabic Sounder, I heart NYC. You're the only one left, Arabic. Everyone else is leaving.
Oh, well, if you want to, go down for a barbecue rat in the sewers, you get there's plenty to choose from.
Shooter 8323 says, Bird of Prey, I have to say it. You haven't heard Shakespeare unless it's in the original Klingon. And I have it in the original Klingon. I have my first edition of Shakespeare, of Hamlet, restored original Klingon version by the Klingon Language Institute. Before it had any fancy cover, it was basically an Indiegogo project before there was Indiegogo or any of those types of services.
Ew, Bird of Prey, your avatar blinks. That's nasty.
It might be blinking or it might be winking. You'll never know.
I don't want to know.
The Bolg are Swedish.
Hey, good morning, Christian Fandom Geek. How are you? I don't remember if I said good morning or not, so good morning.
Milton says, I thought I was hearing things. You're starting to sound almost as rough as me.
No, not possible. Eric says, when I visited It had the best pizza, best symphony orchestra, and awesome museums. Part of why I moved to Denver.
Well, I mean, the only museum of any value is the Museum of Natural History. All the other museums probably should be converted into homeless shelters.
Excuse me, Mr. Trek.
Yes, sir.
I have to go in and watch the kids while my wife takes a shower for about 30 minutes. So I don't know how long you're going to be
Absolutely.
on. But
It's going to be a while, but
okay,
that's
so
no
I'll be back
problem.
then.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
See you later. Oh, good Lord. Well, Bird, thank you. I now know that I need alcohol to watch that episode of Picard.
All right. It's up to you.
Oh. Oh.
As for the pizza, though, Arabic, you're probably right about that. And the symphony orchestra, I'll never know because I will never compare in symphony orchestras. Did you fix the war? I want to hear board poetry, says Milton.
Board poetry.
I am from Una Makes the Trick Zero. I love the board queen. She's my hero. And when we come upon the Starship Voyager, we'll all get drunk and drink coffee. Oh, that doesn't rhyme.
Keely Chow says, pizza is good, but don't put pineapple on it.
Not in New York. I mean, you'll find restaurants that do it. Not a main New York pizza stop.
Eric says, I found a pizzeria here in Denver. The owners came from Brooklyn.
It's not called original pizza, is it?
What is it called, Arabic? Let's see here. Christian Fandom Geek says, never to pineapple. Never, ever to pineapple. Oh. I think that's a topic that we will always have a divide over. There are people that love it, people that hate it. I've never heard one that was indifferent to it. It's one of the few things Christian Fandom Geek says pineapple on pizza is sin. I don't know if I'd go quite that far, but Benny Blanco's Slice of Brooklyn is the name of the place.
Benny Blanco's. Okay. Never heard familiar.
It's a good question. I don't know. At least I know. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Just out of curiosity. Since I can do polls. Go. Already got 2 votes, and it's 100% no so far. Let's see here. My favorite in NYC was called Sunset Pizza. Is it still there?
Oh no. Yeah, it's a big city. I don't particularly follow pizzerias in Manhattan. It's not within like a 10-block radius of my house. Probably don't know if it exists or not.
Okay, Shooter says, new topic. Farscape still holding strong today. That's not a question. I don't know. Is it? Okay, apparently Mega Cropper is indifferent to pineapple on pizza. All right, 6 votes, and so far, or 7 votes. So far, it's no on pineapple on pizza. You never know, though. The yes votes could actually pull it out. You never know. So, how was Mamo Prayer this morning?
Okay.
Good to hear. Good to hear. So, let's see here. It's Friday, so hopefully some people have some weekend plans. Hopefully it's a good weekend. I know 6 has the day off, or the weekend off, I should say. So she'll be enjoying her weekend relaxing. So what about everyone else? Anything big going on? Of course, I start the poll. I guess who shows up in the chat. Oh, let's see here. This pineapple poll is an awful way to start the day. This is a sad commentary on the state of pineapple diversity, pineapple inclusion, and pineapple equality. Hashtag pineapple lives matter. No pineapple, no peace. Really, Mike? Really? I might as well. Let's see here. All right. I'm sending you the link now. Really? So, what do you think? What do you really think there, Mexican Iron Man? Oh, good Lord, I've missed a lot of chats. I'll always promote Australian media, and Farscape was a good sci-fi regardless. I'm not questioning that. Red Monarch says, I have the weekend off myself. Sounds good. Okay. Story of Poopa Scuber says, pineapple tacos? Oh, dear Lord. Really, the Random Menace? Really? And of course, Keely Chow says, let's roast a Dumacorn and a War Eagle for Mexican Iron Man. And then does. Christian Fandom Geek says it's time for Janeway, and I haven't done that yet, so you're absolutely right. It is time for Janeway.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
There you go. Mexican Iron Man says, Captain Trek, I'm about to jump in the car and driving northbound on 95 to Connecticut, but listening since you went live. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Mike. Always good to have you in the chat. And yes, happy belated birthday, Mexican Iron Man. Hopefully you and what is Gil's name? I can't think of it. They were supposed to do a birthday stream Wednesday. Anyhow, hopefully you're able to do a makeup birthday stream when he gets his internet back. Cardinal Sin, that's it. That's what I was trying to think of. Milton says, pineapple on pizza is beyond weird. It's an abomination. Like, well, you're the expert on how dare you traumatize me on the idea of pineapple on pizza? Oh, Lord. Almost time for the spring rabbit chicken harvest. Awesome. And good morning, Christian Fandom Geek. Cardinal sin equals skill. See, that's what, for some reason, I could not think of Cardinal Sin. I don't know why, but I can remember his name. And yes, happy belated birthday, Mexican Iron Man. Hashtag Pineapple Lives Matter. And yes, Lucky's Mornings of Mischief is going to be on today. Spoiler-free review of the Batman. Cool. So if you want to see a panel about the Batman, go on over there. That's should be starting in a couple of minutes. There are people that have made question of why I choose to promote other channels, and I believe that we need to support each other, and the best way to do that is promote other channels available out there. Midnight's Edge is going to be starting in 3 hours, about on the Batman reactions. Bob Chapek outed. Blah blah blah. Okay, we'll find out what's going on in about 3 hours on Midnight's Edge. Let's see here now. So I would definitely encourage people to subscribe to any channels that Keely Chow has put in chat before. It's awesome to support our community. I don't know what else to call it. Actually don't care for that word, but Shooter says, I'm not sleeping tonight. Well, I don't. Good morning, Eastland Burkholder. Speaking up for those not triggered by pineapples, if you're triggered by pineapples, you have the right to just free speech. Yes, we can discuss it or not. And the lovely Sherry says, pineapple belongs on pizza. I mean, I was at Edge on Friday. What? I don't know who that is. Make a cropper. The lovely Sherry says, hello, good morning, and have a brilliant day. Absolutely. And definitely have a good day. Have a good weekend. It should be a good weekend. Let's see here now. So far, we've got 15 votes. And no on pineapple is winning 53% to 47%. So apparently, we've got people who like pineapple. Let's see here now. Shooter says pineapple belongs on pizza, but only on a few occasions. So lovely Sherry says, yes, when I'm eating it. Just looked outside. It's black. Well, it's not dark here now. Going to hear the Loki review of Batman. Richard Comics Matter liked it. Well, that's cool. Eastland says, I liked Rabbi from Another Planet. Pineapples only for the manliest of men, and I am that man. Let's see here now. Oh, right. Now, let's see what's going on. Got to get back over to the regular chat. Let's see here. We just turned the tide. 17 votes. Pineapple on pizza. 53% say yes. 47% say no. So apparently, pineapple does go on pizza, at least according to some people. Al Bundy. It's a man's world. Yeah. Well, okay. So that is according to Al Bundy. You're correct. So hopefully, let's see here now. Unfortunately, Mexican Iron Man is busy on the road and can't join us. Let's see here if I can do this real quick. Okay, he's not. Let me do that. And so there we go. Eastland, if you are available, you're always welcome to join the panel. I can always send you an invite on Facebook now that I've got a good Facebook. In fact, I'll go ahead and send the link out to you. Should you like to join? Yosef, I've also sent you an invite on Facebook. Let's see here now. Red Monarch says, if you can't handle pineapple on pizza, get off the bus and walk. And so how are you this morning, Red Monarch? I'm trying to remember. Trying to think how Doomcock says your name. Maybe Bird will know when he's back.
I don't remember.
The Red Monarch says, canned pineapple? Gross. Only fresh cut here. Oh, fresh is always the best. Definitely. Now, I've gone places and gotten a pineapple that was cored in front of me. So it was, I only had the pineapple rings in the container. And so it was, but it was still fresh cut. Had to cut the slices myself. But other than that, it was already cored. So it made it a lot easier. Only cougars.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like pineapple as a side or as its own dish, just not on pizza.
Right. See, I would say if you were to have a a dessert pizza with pineapple, it'd be fine. But the only other way would be if it was a salty meat, as a like over salted pork or something like that. Then take the salt away, salty taste away. But that's I'd still take it off before eating it.
Now the Red Monarch says, Doomcock says my name like he says Basil.
Basil? Red Monarch?
Red Monarch? I don't know.
See, that's one you'll never see on my panel is Doomcock. But hey, I can still dream.
A lot of people will never see on your panel if we're going by that.
Well, that's true. But we have seen
who's
Tom.
Somebody you're never going to see on your panel?
Who?
Betty White.
She's dead.
Exactly.
Okay, we're limiting it to live people only.
Okay. You're never going to see Barack Obama or Putin. No. I'd make a good bet that we would never see Barack Obama on your panel. or for that matter, Donald Trump, for that matter, Vladimir Putin.
Do you have a connection to any of these people, or know anybody with a connection to any of these people?
I might.
Ah,
I'm certainly within one or two spheres of influence.
then why don't you well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it because Doomcock was doing stuff for oh crap, I can't think of their name now.
I mean, in all honesty, if you set a time that was convenient for Doomcock, he would probably come up on a panel. There's no reason he wouldn't. It would just need some prior preparation and picking of a time he's available. So you're saying like he would never, as your typical cry for attention, he would never, and then you hope it happens, which is perfectly fine. And I get.
Well, I said no,
but I was giving you people who
seriously,
actually will never show up.
Tom would never show up, and I
But he
wasn't
did
expecting him
twice
to.
at least.
Yes.
So he's
I
off the never list.
Well, yeah. Spiders. Ew. That's assuming that Bill Shatner's still alive next Christmas. That's a long way away. I really need a longer break planned on this.
A coffee break or like longer that you're taking a break?
Well, I can go ahead and play the coffee clip. That'll almost cover me.
I can play it a second time.
That's true. All right.
Listen to me very carefully because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula. Listen to me very carefully because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Are you back yet, Cap? I would play it a third time, but I feel like that would be too much.
All right.
47 Yorktown says hashtag Janeway did nothing wrong. Well, did a couple things. Agree to disagree. Shooter says here we go again. And Milton says they have the coolest armor and black instead of pink. Now I'm getting it in black. No, Shooter, I thought 3 times was too much.
And good morning, not Ryan Johnson.
Hello, not Ryan Johnson.
How are you this morning? It's a lovely Friday morning. You have anything planned for today, Bird?
I would like to get my Discovery review out, which I put off yesterday. And then I've got Bed Life this afternoon. We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, these days, I'm in a lot of pain. Just as I started feeling better from my cold and whatnot, got energy back, I got a new wound, and it's quite painful to sit up, to be blunt. So it makes doing YouTube very difficult. But I'll try to get something, try to get both the Discovery review and still be around for my 4 o'clock Bed Life. But I don't know. We might lose one or the other. We'll see how it goes. The good news, good news is the good news for YouTube is that Sisso Prey is not supposed to come this weekend. So whatever I don't get finished Friday, I could work on Saturday.
True. So, without spoiling anything, what would you say about Discovery?
Discovery is total garbage. Okay. More so when compared to Card. I have 0 fucks to give about Star Trek Discovery. I actually have some care in the world about how Picard goes.
Oh, this is one time I wish Joseph could come up instead of. Unfortunately, he's on a call.
I would imagine even Joseph would say it was a pretty shitty episode of Discovery.
Wow.
But I don't know. There was 0 plot advancement and ridiculously stupid lines, ridiculously stupid plot points for Zora, the computer, all types of things.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. It absolutely sounds, worth missing. Don't encourage him. Why not? What's wrong with that? Come on, I want my coffee. All right, time to pour the water for the coffee. Okay. That taken care of. Stir it up. Part of a cup now. There's only a little bit left. Right by leaving any. So, no, I'm in the kitchen. Why would I have my coffee pot in the toilet? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you were in prison, you might be having toilet coffee.
It's where all the discussion of discovery belongs. Yeah, in the toilet. So Picard, so Patrick Stewart and Jerry Ryan at a sci-fi convention on YouTube. It was generally hyped for Picard. Thankfully, I haven't watched any. But I have seen 3 seasons of Discovery.
If you haven't seen Picard, I would strongly suggest maybe, and I don't know where this season would go, but there really is no reason to start with the first season. I mean, I don't think you'll lose much. I mean, might be worth maybe watching just the first episode from the first season and then just skipping right to the second.
Really, I don't know. The only reason to watch the last episode is to see Picard die. So you know the robot or android or whatever the hell it's called, synth, body he's in. That's about it. Seven or Nine is not a lesbian. If they had been more subtle with it, then that would, I don't think it would have been an issue, but I don't think there's no subtlety. That's my impression. Now, Ryan Johnson said, I never gave up on any new Star Trek shows, just not for me. I would not bother watching anything new, personally. I probably should have stuck with the first time I tried watching Discovery. I turned it off after 15 minutes. I probably should have never watched it again. So, okay, if you were to have to give a rating 1 to 10, Star Trek Discovery, what would you give it?
Series or this past episode?
This past episode.
Probably a 1.5.
Ooh.
I mean, it could have been worse, but it was pretty shitty. Maybe a 2.
Okay, so 2 out of 10 for Bird. Wow. Looking forward to your review. But so you're thinking of doing a stream today at 4 Eastern.
And 4 o'clock is my usual
Depending on how.
bed live stream time, but if I was feeling good, I would definitely be doing a stream today. It's just going to see how I'm feeling come closer to that time. If I can't sit up at all, I don't know what I could stream laying back, but it's not ideal.
Nobody would care. Nobody would care.
I would care.
No, it's not ideal. Well, you would care, but I'm talking about people watching you. You would care, yes. But the people who watch would go, oh, I'm just glad Bird's on. Not that they don't care. They don't have an issue with it.
Too far away from the screen, I can't read the chats. So that would be a bummer.
What about your glasses?
Yeah, I have my glasses on, and still, if I'm too far away from the screen, the chat's just too small.
Ah.
I mean, at this distance, I can see it, but this is not particularly comfortable. I know I'm saying it like you can see me and you can't, but I'm damn near horizontal on the bed right now, and it's still an issue.
Oh. Well, then why don't we take this time and go ahead and wrap things up? That way you can relax and then get your review done. If you do it today, if not, you can do it tomorrow.
It's fine with me if you're okay.
Huh?
It's fine with me if it's okay with you.
Oh yeah, it's good with me. So let's see here. Anyone still in chat, if you could post the links for it, I'd appreciate it. There's Culture Casino that's going to be on 11:45 Central. Midnight Central is going to be on at 11:05 Central. After that, I'm not sure what's on until Bird at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. Anything else you have to say, Bird?
That's it. Kapla all.
Kapla. And with that, I'm going to leave you with one other thing.
Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent.